We start the dimensioning from the architecture ribbon. We can begin by leaving only one floor on the view so that we will be able to see what we are dimensioning. For this purpose, in the Project Manager, we turn off all levels for the time being. We turn on only the one we will be dimensioning. And we also turn off the terrain. It will be much easier for us this way. We start dimensioning by choosing Dimension Entire Drawing. The first dimension line should be at least 100 centimeters, so it does not go over the window and door descriptions. In Properties, we can change the size of the font, the number of decimal places, the size and ending of the dimension line. All of these elements can also be saved to the library and used in future projects. If you click on OK, dimensions will be inserted. Dimensions will stick to the elements, which means that if you choose, remove or move any element that has been dimensioned, like window or door, then of course the dimension will also be modified. I move some of these dimensions so that they will not overlap on anything. Dimensioning the entire drawing involves dimensioning the exterior. Now we will highlight the walls, but we have to unlock them first because they are blocked. We will highlight the wall and choose Dimension of Selected Object. And now the program will find for us all possible doors, windows, and walls reaching this very wall. I can turn off the snap points and choose those elements that I do not want. If I do not want some external dimension or axis, for example, I can deselect Direct from the dialog box, and those that overlap, because the program does not know whether I want to show it outside or inside, I can highlight them that they will not be dimensioned. Then we enter the dimension. The modification of the font size means selecting the whole dimension, and then we can change the font size from the edit window. There is of course also free dimensioning. I will show it on the cross section. And here I am going to introduce a spot height. We'll introduce the high altitude marker and the unfinished state, and with information about meters above sea level. We will enter it in the hallway. We will re-enter the spot height, but this time on the terrain. We only need to point it out so that we can see it at once, and maybe we will show it not in the unfinished but finished state, somewhere near the entrance. And now we can switch to a cross section. And enter the dimensioning here. We will also start with a spot height. It will be shown with altitude above sea level. And the second one is already inserted in the utility room. And next ones, but now maybe without the height of meters above sea level. Analogously, on the roof ridge and on the eaves. When it comes to dimensions, we dimension here with free dimensioning, so we show the next points to be dimensioned. With the right mouse button, we confirm the entering of the dimension, and we show where this dimension should be traced. Now, on the cross-section, you can enter the object labeling of the elements, that is, the set of materials used in the given element. We insert the material list. We move it so it doesn't cover the door too much. In this way, you can also dimension the walls in the projection. This is how we dimension and describe projections and cross-sections in the ArCADia Architecture module.